What them haters talking about?
What's up, family? Days after a woman told a Jacksonville news station that a man used racial language before attacking her inside of an Arlington gas station, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office swooped in and made the arrest. Well, they didn't really swoop in. They kind of moseyed on around and politely put the cuffs on. But in any event, who is this uncivilized mutt? His mammy call him Kevin Williamson. He's 59 years old, and he was arrested on Friday and is charged with misdemeanor battery, police said. He appeared before a judge on the charge Saturday and was ordered to be held on a $20,000 bond and to not have any contact with the victim or witnesses or return to the gas station where the incident occurred. The attack that happened a week ago at a gas station on University Boulevard was recorded from store surveillance video and shared with News 4 Jax by the 23-year-old victim, Ramey McCoy, who is black. Ramey says she walked into the gas station near her home and was followed by an older white man who was already involved in an argument with someone outside. Ramey said the uncivilized mutt was ranting and raving and using racist language, and at one point, he walked toward the counter where she was standing, and she asked him to back up. That's when he said he had a gun in his car. So at that point, she said she felt threatened. He put his beer on the counter in front of my stuff, and I slid them over, and at that point, that's when he started punching me in the face. The video, which was shared millions of times online, does not contain audio of the exchange. But what it does contain is images of this uncivilized mutt punching Ramey in the face at least 10 times before he walked out of the door, casually. Did I mention that this mutt was not arrested until 4 days later? Had it not been for the video, it's quite possible he'd still be at the crib just chilling without a care in the world. Oh, and by the way, after hearing about this uncivilized mutt, I decided to investigate. Let's see who this really is. Let's see who this uncivilized mutt is, because we know normal people don't behave that way. This guy is a registered sex offender. Yeah. Got 2 assault charges dropped. One with a deadly weapon. He had a domestic abuse case dismissed. So there's a couple of things that could be going on here, because this guy is clearly a violent, vile, uncivilized being. How does one like him remain uncaged? How is it that law enforcement allows somebody like this, not just law enforcement, but the courts? How do they allow somebody like that to live amongst the civilized, to roam amongst the civilized? Come on, fam, you know what it is. Good old white privilege. Can't be nothing else. Can't be nothing else. Who else you know? What black person you know that went through all of that and ain't got no charges? Charges dropped after that. We talking about violent crimes, fam. He got 1 charge. And he's a registered sex offender. So ain't no telling how many times he offended to get that 1 case to stick. He must have really got to somebody. He must have really took advantage of somebody who's somebody child. And they was like, oh, we got to put this one on you. But this other stuff, we don't. tap, 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 tap. This is the type of stuff that emboldens his type, getting away with damn near murder. And sometimes they get away with that. This is what emboldens, this is what it makes him think he can do this type of stuff. Now, fam, this type of stuff never happens around me. And I'm not wishing that it does, fam, because I really don't want to be put in that position. Because if I'm put in that position, I am going to go to work. Yeah, fam, I'm going to work. Now, I'm going to be a reluctant warrior now. I don't want to do it. I don't want to hurt him. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want no trouble. But I swear for God, I don't want no trouble. But that shit ain't going down on my watch. Not like that. Nah, fam. Now, I know there's some cowards out there. See, I would just do that with black women and black. Shut your coward ass up. I don't want to hear it. See, I got it. I got it. Not everybody deserves the protection. I got it. Not everybody, because some women, they like to fight and they want to put themselves out there. And some women are killers. Some women will kill you. I got that. I got that. We talking about a damsel in distress. I'm not talking about the ones that want to be a dude, that want to be tough, want to pull out the gun, tap, swinging on men and all boxing. No. We talking about, and this is something that shouldn't have to be explained, because what's understood don't have to be explained. So I don't need y'all to be going through all the damn variables. Well, if she's this kind of woman and this kind of woman, we saw what happened. That's enough for me. We saw what kind of woman it was. That was enough for me. I ain't got to see nothing else. All them damn variables. See, what I think it really is that not every one of them, but of some of these dudes, really a lot of them, they really cowards, and they hide behind the whole, well, I ain't finna put my life on, I ain't finna try to protect no black woman, I ain't finna do it. I think they do that because they ain't got the heart to do it no way. They wouldn't do it no way. They wouldn't even protect their own mama. They wouldn't even protect their own, man, if they heard a noise in their own house and the woman was laying in bed with them, they hide under the bed and tell her to go see what it is. Go check on the noise. Now that's the truth. But let's get back on track, fam. Let's take a look at this uncivilized mutt. First of all, the way he was swinging, see, that's why he had a gun in the car, because his ass can't fight. Had it been a man, he would have went and got the gun, because he know he wouldn't have had a win. This motherfucker fight like he fighting with pillars. He fighting like his damn arms ain't even attached. Like he got, like his arms made of jello or something. Can't fight. That's why he's swinging on a woman. That's why. Every time I see one of them, fam, and they love to try black women. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing. They love to try black women. Now here's the thing, fam, and it's very important that you understand that this is not a blame the victim type of situation. But I will say this, that you have to be very cautious when you're out here dealing with uncivilized mutts. Keep in mind, fam, they're uncivilized. They don't have any kind of understanding. They don't have any self-respect. So they damn sure are not going to just respect you. So you have to be very careful how you're dealing with them. On a personal note, I would warn any woman. Personally, I would warn any person, period. Do not put yourself in a position, in a direct path of a crash dummy. Because a crash dummy is designed to crash into something. They're going to crash into something sooner or later. All you gotta do is step out the way, and they're gonna crash into something. Or something's gonna crash into them. But they're not going to make it the whole way. They're just not. Just step out of the way, swallow your pride, step out the way, and let them crash into somebody else. Let them kill somebody else. Let somebody else kill their ass. Because you don't even need the headache. All you gotta do is just step out of the way. And it really wasn't necessary for her to say anything. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't necessary for her to, you know, inject herself in the situation at all. Now, well, let me back up. She did say that he was messing with somebody and she kind of went around him and that offended him. So he kind of followed her. So he was kind of looking for it, you know. And so I guess she was just protecting her space. So I give her that. I give her that. But you got to try to avoid these type of situations by any means, really. You want to try to avoid these type of mutts because they looking for it. And a lot of times they're not gonna say nothing. They're not gonna engage with nothing unless they think they got the ups. So you got to think about it. Think to yourself, why is this person acting so unruly? Why is this person acting like a Billy Badass? It's usually because they're prepared to use some type of deadly force. It's usually because, or they usually feel like they got some type of physical advantage over you. So you have to assess the situation before you put yourself in a position where you find yourself engaged. Y'all be careful out there, fam. Now, I would watch this case very, very closely. Jacksonville is a small town. Arlington, it's even smaller, I do believe. So they got that good old boy, that system going on out there. So you got to follow the case closely to make sure that this mutt gets what he deserves. And hopefully he gets some time. And with that time, oh, here's the thing, fam. Initially, they only charged him with misdemeanor battery. I mentioned that. Misdemeanor battery. Oh, that's aggravated assault at the minimum. That's an aggravated assault. I would say attempted murder. If I'm the judge, it's a judge trial, I'm starting with 55 years. In fact, I'm going to be petty. He's 59 years old. I'm going to give that bastard a year for every year that he's been alive, sucking up this good air, in this quality society that we live in. Yeah, 59 years sound pretty fair to me. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?